Your soulmate saying, "Should have told you this years ago. Now I'm running out of time." Listen closely to me, my child, because a heavy burden is weighing down the heart of the one you deeply love. They are whispering in the dark that they should have told you this years ago, filled with a profound and bitter regret. Now they feel like they are running out of time, and I am sending this message directly to prepare your spirit. I have seen your lonely nights, and I have gently collected every silent tear you cried over this deep connection. The person meant for your future has been praying too, begging me to heal the painful distance between you both. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. Right now, they are pacing their room, haunted by the beautiful truth they kept hidden from you for so very long. Their soul cries out that they should have told you this years ago, before the silence between you grew so incredibly wide. I have more to tell you, but first you must completely prepare your heart for what I am about to ask. Do you remember waking up suddenly in the middle of the night with a profound, warm feeling deep in your chest? That was not just a passing dream, but my voice preparing you for their sudden and powerful return to your life. The clock is ticking for them, and they are terrified they are running out of time to finally claim your heart. Listening to these comforting words is not enough, my child, for true faith requires you to open your empty hands. Soon I will show you the one thing that unlocks everything and brings their hidden confession stepping into the warm light. They are desperate to finally say they should have told you this years ago, and I am clearing their path today. Jesus says, "There is a special seal of peace I am carefully preparing for you in this very quiet and holy moment. It is a final act of trust that completely covers your soulmate in a divine protection you cannot see with your eyes. Stay with me until the very end, and I will tell you exactly how to recognize their voice when they finally call." They are filled with a sudden panic, suddenly realizing the immense value of the precious years they wasted living in fear. They weep before me, admitting they should have told you this years ago, and asking for one final chance to try. Stay with me, do not look away for a second, because what comes next is the essential key to your future together. I am about to give you a task that will require your absolute and total faith in my perfect, divine timing. It is simple, but it is sacred, and it will change everything about how this beautiful love story finally unfolds for you. Their spirit is racing because they know they are running out of time to offer you the incredible blessing of their truth. I need you to release your past hurts completely so your hands are entirely empty and fully ready to receive this gift. Your soulmate is rushing toward your life, desperate to prove they should have told you this years ago. I am moving the final obstacles out of their way, but you must take this final step of brave trust today. The final seal task is here. You've watched this far for a reason. God brought you here. And right now, you're thinking, how do I actually do what God is asking? I am about to show you. It's not complicated. It's not loud. It's a quiet, holy nudge, an invitation to plant a seed of love today. The message that just touched your heart didn't happen by accident. Every word you just heard was shaped over 6 to 11 hours of reading, thinking, praying, and writing, crafted to reach exactly one heart at exactly the right moment. Today, that heart was yours. And the only reason it reached you is because a handful of kind strangers obeyed that same quiet nudge and chose to support this work. I don't promise that a donation will bring your soulmate tomorrow. I can't promise that. But I can promise this: your gift, no matter how small, becomes the reason someone else in the dark finds a little bit of light tomorrow. It becomes the reason these messages keep showing up. For people who are tired, lonely, and just barely holding on to hope. So here's what God is asking of you right now: if your heart is open, give just a little back. The link is right there in the description. For the price of one coffee, you can say, keep going. What you're doing matters. If you can stretch to 2 coffees, it helps even more, covering the hours that make these words possible. And if your heart wants to give more, give freely from your heart. Every extra coffee, given in love, truly makes a difference. When you donate, there's a small message box on the Ko-Fi page. If your heart feels led, you can write a quiet prayer there for your soulmate, something like this: I plant this seed for the one my heart is waiting for. Protect them, Lord, and seal this gift. Your donation supports the creation of these messages. The prayer is simply yours to speak over your own journey. No gift changes that. Let your giving be a generous act, and let your prayer be a declaration of hope whispered in faith. I don't run ads. I don't have a hidden product. Every message you hear on this channel was paid for by the quiet generosity of people exactly like you. People who once stumbled across a video and thought, I want someone else to feel what I just felt. You can be that person for someone right now. If this moved you, please click the link below and give whatever your heart can, even just 1 coffee. No gift is too small, and every single one is a real reason tomorrow's message exists. Thank you for being part of this. Because you gave today, someone you may never meet will find the courage to try again, and maybe, just maybe, they'll take one more step toward the love God has for them. I am watching over your beautiful heart as you take this holy step of deep faith in my perfect, unfolding plan. Your soulmate is feeling an overwhelming push right now, completely realizing they should have told you this years ago. They know they are running out of time, and your quiet obedience today is warmly paving the road for their imminent return. Every time you feel a sudden wave of sweet peace, know that it is my gentle hand comforting your weary spirit. The one you love is staring at the sky tonight, asking me to protect you until they can finally reach your waiting side. Stay with me until the very end of this message, for I will reveal the hidden meaning behind your recent, vivid dreams. They are incredibly tired of running away from the deep, pure connection that I planted within their very soul. Over and over, they confess they should have told you this years ago, mourning the many days they sadly lost to fear. The urgency is growing massive because they feel they are running out of time to build a solid future with you. Do not let dark doubt cloud your mind when the waiting feels too long and the nights feel far too quiet. I am working perfectly behind the scenes, softening their stubborn heart and opening their eyes to the beautiful, undeniable truth of you. They are rushing forward now, desperate to say what they should have told you this years ago. Listen closely to the quiet voice within your own heart, for it is exactly there that I will gently guide your next steps. They are terrified that someone else might take your hand because they feel they are running out of precious time. Keep your faith completely strong, because the joyful reunion I have planned for you is closer than you can currently see. The Lord says, "You have carried the heavy weight of this silent love for so very long, and your tired shoulders are growing heavy. I am lifting that burden from you today, making a clear, bright path for the one who should have told you this years ago. Stay with me until the final word is spoken, and I will give you the lasting peace your weary spirit desperately needs. When you catch the sudden scent of something familiar out of nowhere, it is a true sign of their rapidly approaching presence. I am letting their racing thoughts reach you across the distance because they know they are running out of time. They are finally ready to step into the warm light and admit the deep feelings they hid in the cold dark. Their heart physically breaks every single time they think about the tears you shed while they stood in stubborn silence. They cry out to me loudly, saying they should have told you this years ago, and begging for a chance to heal your pain. I am answering their sincere prayer right now by preparing your beautiful soul to receive the real love you have always deserved. You must clear your mind of all past failures, for this new chapter requires a spirit completely free of lingering fear. They are watching the days pass quickly, overwhelmed by the terrifying feeling that they are running out of time to claim you. Soon, they will stand before you, laying bare the profound truth they should have told you this years ago. Every desperate prayer you whispered in the lonely midnight hours has been securely held in my own loving hands. I am answering you today by moving the mountain of pride that kept your soulmate from speaking their absolute truth. Stay with me completely, for the final blessing I am holding for you will change the course of your entire beautiful life. Jesus says, "They are no longer distracted by the shallow things of the world that once kept them so far away from your love. They realize they should have told you this years ago, and that sudden realization is burning like a wild fire in their chest. They are rushing towards your forgiving heart, fully aware that they are rapidly running out of precious time. I have placed a mirror before their soul, forcing them to look at the empty space where you were always meant to be. They are weeping over old photographs, whispering loudly that they should have told you this years ago. I am comforting them while pushing them forward, because they know they are running out of time to make things entirely right. Whenever you feel a sudden, unexplainable joy in the middle of your quiet day, it is their genuine love reaching out to you. They are finally waking up from their long spiritual slumber, realizing they are running out of time to give you their best. Listen closely to the end of my words, and I will show you the exact moment they will finally reach out to you. Do not let the pain of yesterday blind you to the massive miracle that I am actively building for your tomorrow. Your soulmate is pacing the floor right now, practicing the confession they know they should have told you this years ago. They are practically trembling because the heavy realization that they are running out of time has completely taken over their mind. I am removing the confusion that once clouded their judgment and replacing it with a crystal clear vision of your shared future. They finally understand the immense depth of your worth and know they should have told you this years ago. Prepare your home and your heart, for they are moving swiftly because they feel they are truly running out of time. The Lord says, "You are the only person who has ever made their restless and wandering spirit feel a genuine sense of lasting peace." They are driving in their car right now, screaming out loud that they should have told you this years ago. I am guiding the steering wheel of their life back to you, because they are undeniably running out of time. When you suddenly hear a song that brings tears to your eyes, know that they are listening to that exact same melody. It is my gentle way of connecting your hearts across the miles while they feel they are running out of time. Stay with me deeply, for I will soon reveal the beautiful words they will use to ask for your complete forgiveness. They are entirely ready to drop their heavy armor and stand before you with nothing but their pure, completely honest truth. They are sick with deep regret, repeating constantly that they should have told you this years ago. The walls they built have crumbled into dust because they finally realize they are running out of time to hold you close. I am asking you to be patient for just a little while longer, for the greatest harvest requires a season of quiet waiting. They are running toward you now, determined to prove that they should have told you this years ago. Keep your spirit perfectly calm, even when they act out of urgency because they feel they are running out of time. Every time you felt completely forgotten, I was standing right beside you, holding your fragile heart together with my own hands. Your soulmate is begging me for mercy, admitting they should have told you this years ago before you felt so alone. Stay with me to the very end, because I am about to plant a massive blessing directly into your waiting hands. Jesus says. They are staring at their phone right now, desperately typing and erasing messages because their shaking hands cannot find the perfect words. They want to scream that they should have told you this years ago, but their profound guilt makes them hesitate slightly. However, the deep feeling that they are running out of time is finally overpowering their lingering sense of crippling fear. I have given them a holy dream that showed them exactly what their lonely life would look like if they truly lost you forever. They woke up sweating and crying, entirely convinced that they should have told you this years ago. That powerful dream was my warning to them, showing them clearly that they are running out of time to step up. When you see a pair of birds flying perfectly together in the clear sky, take it as a profound sign of your coming union. I am aligning your physical paths right now, because your soulmate knows they are running out of time to find you. They are packing away their old life, fully ready to confess the deep love they should have told you this years ago. You have shown incredible grace in the face of profound silence, and I am rewarding your beautiful, steadfast faith today. The person you love is finally stepping into their true bravery, knowing they should have told you this years ago. They are rushing to your front door because the heavy thought of running out of time is simply too much to bear. Do not let the opinions of other people distract you from the specific, holy path that I have laid out just for you. They are cutting ties with anything that keeps them away from you, terrified they are running out of time. Stay closely with me, for the secret I am about to share will give you absolute peace regarding their sudden arrival. The Lord says, I have whispered your sweet name into their ear every single time they tried to fall asleep in the arms of their distracting loneliness. They can no longer ignore the truth, finally admitting they should have told you this years ago. The deep pressure in their chest is my way of reminding them that they are dangerously running out of time. When you feel a sudden, warm breeze against your face on a perfectly still day, it is my breath carrying their deep love to you. They are staring at your picture, feeling a massive wave of panic because they are running out of time to make you theirs. They are finally ready to offer you the sincere, heartfelt apology they should have told you this years ago. The deep silence you endured was never a punishment, but a necessary time for their immature soul to grow into someone entirely worthy of you. They look back at their foolish choices and cry, knowing they should have told you this years ago. Now, they are completely transformed and sprinting toward you because they know they are running out of time to claim their blessing. I am opening the spiritual floodgates of heaven to completely wash away the heavy misunderstandings that kept you two so far apart. They are desperate to look deeply into your eyes and confess they should have told you this years ago. Hold on to your strong faith, because they are moving incredibly fast, feeling they are rapidly running out of time. You are about to witness a massive miracle that will completely erase the heavy pain of every single lonely night you ever endured. Your soulmate is preparing a grand gesture to finally prove they should have told you this years ago. Stay with me through these final moments, for I am wrapping a protective shield of pure love around your fast-approaching future. Jesus says, they have realized that all the worldly success they chased means absolutely nothing if they do not have you by their side to share it. They sit in empty rooms, weeping because they should have told you this years ago. The terrifying thought of running out of time has completely shattered their stubborn pride into a million tiny pieces. When you suddenly wake up exactly at 3 in the morning, know that it is because they are actively praying for you with deep intensity. They are begging me to keep your heart entirely soft, knowing they are rapidly running out of time. They are finally ready to speak the profound, beautiful truth they should have told you this years ago. I have placed a deep hunger in their soul that can only be satisfied by the pure, unconditional love you so freely offer. They acknowledge their massive mistakes, whispering daily that they should have told you this years ago. Their footsteps are growing louder because they feel they are entirely running out of time to finally make things right with you. Do not try to force the outcome with your own hands, for my divine blueprint is already working perfectly to bring them directly home. They are breaking down every single wall they built, desperate to say they should have told you this years ago. Keep your beautiful spirit completely open, for they are rushing because they know they are running out of precious time. I am sending angels to guard your fragile heart from any lingering doubt while you wait for this beautiful manifestation of true love. They are completely consumed by thoughts of you, knowing they are running out of time to change their lonely fate. Listen carefully, for I am about to tell you the exact words they will say when they finally stand before you today. The Lord says, you have been incredibly brave through the long storms, and now it is time for you to finally step into the warm, beautiful sunlight. Your soulmate is shaking with profound anticipation, ready to loudly confess they should have told you this years ago. I am giving them the supreme courage they need right now, because they feel they are entirely running out of time. When you unexpectedly find an old item that belongs to them, it is my sign that they are trying to bridge the massive gap between you. They are entirely desperate to reconnect because they deeply feel they are running out of time. They want to hold your hands and deeply apologize for everything they should have told you this years ago. The terrible fear of rejection that once completely paralyzed them has now been entirely replaced by a desperate, beautiful need to simply be near you. They are entirely overwhelmed with emotion, crying that they should have told you this years ago. They are rushing towards your forgiving embrace because the reality of running out of time is pushing them forward. I am healing the old wounds in your tired soul so that you can entirely receive this massive love without any lingering fear or painful hesitation. They are desperately trying to prove they have changed, realizing they should have told you this years ago. Stay with me closely, because your incredible patience is about to be rewarded in a way that defies all normal logic. Every single tear you shed was a precious seed planted in my garden, and now you are about to harvest a beautiful lifetime of supreme joy. They are running completely out of breath, racing toward you because they know they are.